What's up, y'all? I just made a 23-minute video on The Boys, Season 4, Episode 6. And the whole video is going on. So I guess I figured I would just make this short and sweet and to the point, and maybe make y'all a 5, 6, maybe 7-minute video at the most. Because it's no fun to talk for that long, and then all my work is gone. Happy 4th of July, first of all. I'm washing clothes. I'm at the laundromat, and let's start out with Homelander. It's always easy and fun to start out with Homelander. When you saw his face when that woman started firecracker opened up her blueprint and that milk shot up, just he probably almost splooged on himself just from that act alone. And nothing made him happier. And she said, I took these drugs to be able to do this for you, but it slightly enlarges my heart. So that's giving you context clues that Homelander is going to want this from her all the time, and it is probably going to kill her because the drug itself is not good for her heart. But she's definitely the type of person that I try to avoid. I always try to avoid people in life that desperately want to fit in. People that are desperate to fit in with a group or a person will get you killed because their insecurity can overlap and endanger your situation or the people that you are around in that social group. And man, when he went from almost ready to kill her to just suckling like a baby, just in her lap, man, I laughed so hard at 6:13 in the morning. But that's the genius of The Boys, is that they can have this guy that will kill anybody, a guy who will let a plane full of innocent people fall into the ocean and perish. But you give me some Tata milk, and then it's just like turns him into like a 4-year-old. Sister Sage is really making the show for me. I think we got an answer to the question now: is she a superhero? Kind of, yes. I guess unless you shoot her in the heart. That's the only place where I'm starting to question. Because they shot in her brain, and I think all of us at home knew that she wasn't going to pass from that, because we know her brain can regenerate. And so it was just basically like a lobotomy, except she likes to lobotomize herself privately, so people can't see her being dumb and sexually promiscuous, because she gets horny too when she lobotomizes. I guess she's asexual for her normal self, and then she becomes a nympho when she lobotomizes. So 2 extremes all wrapped up into one person. And she was even trying to give Newman a hint, like, hey, you can get it. And Newman was looking like, huh? Because first, Newman has never seen her dumb before. And Newman is also probably like, even if she did swing that way, like, you've never expressed any interest in me before. Like, why now? So that was a real funny day. And the final reveal that really is going to have a huge impact on the Boys universe as a whole is we finally see why Samir, or Salim, Newman's husband / baby daddy, why he was looking at Butcher so crazy sometimes. And now we saw you sitting on the bench, on a park bench, just cold, talking to nobody. Ain't nobody there. You having a full-fledged conversation, my boy. And they just show all the flashbacks of all the time when Butcher was talking and there was nobody else there. And so that parasite in him just kind of gets real, it gets kind of gritty and gangster with him and kind of lets him know daddy's home. So not only am I in your head, but now I'm going to demonstrate that I can take over your body. At least that's what I'm thinking that he is implying to him. Just from that conversation, what he's going to do. And you don't know what that's going to spell out for them. Because if you don't have control of your body, the only thing I can think of that Butcher can do is to unsubscribe himself from life. And then therefore, if you kill the host, you kill what needs to live off of the host. So I would hate for that to happen in the final episode of season 4. But we already know season 5 is going to be the last one, so if we have to lose Butcher, to be honest, it would probably make it more interesting to see how in the world can we get a conclusion if there's no Butcher. And final person I'll talk about, because how can you not talk about him? Tech Knight was a trip. And now he's gone. Rest in peace to Tech Knight. But he was so funny and he was so weird this episode. I guess he has some type of weird thing going on with Web Weaver. So when Huey's in the suit and he isn't responding the way he's used to him responding, he kind of picked up on that something was wrong. But it was hilarious how he got curved by Homelander when he came to the party. He says, "Captain, my captain," and I don't know, I smell a collab coming on. And he kind of smiled through his teeth. He's like, "Are you serious?" He said, "You are pathetic." He's like, "Don't you ever compare yourself to me or think that I would team up with you." He said, "You can't even fly." And then he tried to tell his guests, Homelander's always kidding around. No, bro, he wasn't kidding around. He told you exactly what it was. And it was hilarious that once they found him and started torturing him, that didn't work because he likes to be tortured because he's a masochist. But then when they started transferring his considerable funds to charity causes, and Starlight said $100 million to Black Lives Matter. He said, okay, I'll talk. That was hilarious. He was like, "Man, you done went too far sending my money to black folks." But it was also funny that once he revealed what the plan was using his prison pipeline and his connections to use that as internment camps for all the people who dissented against Homelander once he goes to take over the United States. The Albert character, because Tech Knight is supposed to be a spoof on Batman. So Black Albert, aka Elijah, whatever his name was, he was like, "Oh no, I'm finna choke him out, man. Hey, y'all get out of here so that y'all don't become suspects in this murder. I'm finna try to make it look like an accident." So, great episode. Let me know what y'all thought of it. Only 9 minutes long, because like I said, I'm not about to do 23 minutes all over again. Jay Spruill, movies, music, sports, and life. Happy 4th of July once again.